This is the Nitrotech review on the Galaxy 5. It's called the 550 on Telecom, and we like to call it the baby Galaxy because it is the baby brother of the Galaxy S. What's the difference? Well, quite a bit really. It's a 2.8-inch screen, capacitive, but it's got no multi-touch in there as well. It's QVGA resolution. 7.2 HSDPA, so that's quite good for a smartphone in its price bracket. It's got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and on Telecom it comes with a 2 gig card as well. It's $299 at Telecom at the moment, and you also get a prepay pack with that as well if you buy it on prepay, so pretty good pricing. In terms of styling, well, it's really nice actually. It does pick up your fingerprints because of that glossy back, but it's a nice style device. It's got a kind of reflective looking bezel around the outside, and not too many buttons and bits and pieces. It's just a really sleek looking device and quite nice at its price range. In comparison, of course, you've got the Huawei device on 2 degrees, which is $379, so it's a bit more expensive, but it comes with 2.2 Android. This device comes with 2.1. Also, this has only got a 2 megapixel camera in it as well. For the price point, really good phone, and I think it's pretty impressive when you're thinking about $299 as being your price point, and Samsung, of course, has a great name in smartphones. So what's the customization on this? Well, at Telecom have put a couple of icons on there for you. One is T-World and one is your Telecom. And the other customization that you'll notice in this device as well is that when you turn it on, and you turn it on for the first time, you'll notice that it comes up with Telecom before it gets into the Android screen. So there is some customization there, but nothing major. And then if you look at some of the customization that Samsung have built in, when you pull down the menu from the top, as you can do there, you'll notice that it has your ability to turn on Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, turn it into silent mode and vibrate as well. So that's some of the customization. The camera's a customized camera, and also you'll notice that the menu on it is quite different to what you'd expect on a normal Android device. So certainly there is a bit of customization going on there. No doubt there's more in the background that I haven't got to yet. One of the things that this does quite well is the voice search, and if we give it a bit of a try here, pizza, and we do a search there trying to find some pizza. It's been pretty good so far for me in trying to find that sort of thing, so there you go. It's managed to find pizza, and it's all as good as gold. So that's just one of the nifty features, and it saves you using the small keyboard on the 2.8-inch screen. It's certainly, if you've got an iPhone and you'll be spoilt with that keyboard, this one here is not anywhere near as good, but certainly with the capacitive screen it's much easier to use than the likes of the Vodafone 845 device. Some of the features, obviously, with voice search, you've got the FM radio built into that as well. You can't use that unless you've got the headset because it uses the headset as the aerial as well, but that works perfectly fine. The browser's in here as well, and as you've seen from Android devices, no doubt, the browser works really well, certainly much better than the old Windows mobile devices. The market, one thing you'll notice with the market in here, well, it works fine, but because of its QVGA resolution, it only picks up those applications that will work with QVGA resolution. So if you're missing some apps in there, you think, oh, why isn't that there? That'll be why, because the resolution of the screen just can't handle it. Or, of course, this is a 2.1 device, and the application might be made for 2.2 and beyond. It's got great Facebook integration. There's the Facebook there. That's the Facebook widget, and you can add your status updates just straight from the widget, or go to the Facebook application, which you'll find when you've downloaded it there in the menu. That works really well. Also, if you've taken some pictures, you can just upload them straight from your gallery to Facebook. It's got really good Facebook integration. Really impressed with the Android phones and their Facebook integration. The Exchange facilities on this are really good as well. You can add your Exchange account. If you run your own Exchange server and you don't have a signed certificate, you can just tell it to accept it anyway, and it'll go in and find your account and download your email, and of course with the ability to be able to sync that stuff into your contacts and the like as well. What are some of the letdowns with this device? Well, it does have a few. It's only got a 2 megapixel camera, and it also does video recording, I've got to say as well. It is customized, you will notice, so that's not the normal sort of camera screen that you see on an Android device, but you can turn it from camera and into video mode. So works perfectly well, but just not a great camera, and we've certainly seen better cameras even on the budget devices, so that is a bit of a letdown. It doesn't have any multi-touch as well. You think with a capacitive screen that you'd be able to build in multi-touch. I did see a little bit of information online about multi-touch potentially being an update later on down the track. Wouldn't hold your breath. Certainly got no multi-touch at the moment. The small screen as well, 2.8 inch. It's fine. It works perfectly well, but it is a bit small at 2.8. I can find though with the keyboard, I can type pretty well. It's not too bad. It would just be nice to have a bit of extra room in that screen. So overall, it is a great phone at the price point of $299. If you're just wanting to get into the sort of smartphones side of things, definitely something you can do. One of the things you'll probably notice there in the background is the live wallpaper, and I've downloaded this one from the market. It's the Thunder and Lightning wallpaper, and quite nifty. It's something you don't get on your iPhone, and it's a little bit different. Even with the speed of this device, which I believe is somewhere between a 500 and 600 megahertz processor, it handles the live wallpaper just fine.